What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are back on yet another night of spooky videos. Now, this is take number 2. I had a video called like the 11 of the scariest videos of real ghosts caught on camera, and it was so obviously fake that I was like, I can't. Like, I wasn't gonna put myself through that. I didn't want to put y'all through that either. But I decided, you know what? Let's just look at some more award-winning horror shorts. This one is by Ben Gon. I think that's how you say his last name. If it's not, I apologize. And it is called Skinwalker. Now, if you're not familiar with the Skinwalker, it is a cryptid. It is if you know about cryptids and stuff, and you know about the rake, which is like a skinless. The rake looks like SCP-096, but without the big old nails for fingers. But basically, a skinwalker looks like a rake, and it can wear the skin of whatever it kills. So it could be if it kills a dog, it could come out looking like a dog, but it won't act like a dog. You know, you kind of know how AI, right? When you make an AI video and you tell it to smile, like the model to smile, it will smile like it thinks a human would, but you could tell it's fake. It's like I forgot the term for it, but you know it's fake. And that's how skinwalkers are. Like it'll come out as a dog, but then eventually it'll mess up. Or if it kills a person, right? Let's say it kills your brother and or a family member. I won't say brother, a family member, right? Let's say it kills a family member and assumes that family member's appearance. And that family member has never smoked or drank before. But eventually one day they come home with a bottle of beer and you're like, what? What are you doing that for? And it immediately once they're discovered that, okay, this person obviously doesn't drink or smoke, then they, try to quickly rebound. And that's how you know, okay, you got a skinwalker on your hands. A dog, for example. You catch a dog. Well, there are some dogs that are trained to walk on their hind legs, but you could tell, when it's a skinwalker because it does more than that. It almost like it knows stuff that it shouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? But let's check this out. Skinwalker. Let's get it. I also forgot to mention that skinwalkers are not to be confused with wendigos, because wendigos can also mimic voice, but they can't really mimic appearance, which is why they always hide and try to communicate with you with a familiar voice rather than, coming out to you directly like a mimic or a skinwalker would. And I'm sorry, it's a lot, but skinwalkers are also not mimics either. So, yeah. I know, I apologize. Look, a skinwalker has their own mind, their own personality. Okay? They could take on the appearance of a human or an animal. But whatever they do, they have their own agenda that 9 times out of 10 does not involve you. And if you could just be walking in town and not even know that a person walking next to you is a skinwalker, right? Usually they use their abilities to get out of trouble. So if they're forced to take somebody's life, or if they try and steal something and get caught and they start running away, then, if there's a hunt for them or a chase for them, they take out a dog and assume that role, wear that dog's skin. And now, they have their same human brain, the same human thoughts and everything, but they're in a dog. And so, of course, the police are just going to be like, well, we can't find them. We don't know where they went. And another thing, too, they have, it depends on the lore that you get it from, but there's some lore where they can only wear the skin of things they kill currently. And then there's lore where they can wear the skin of things they have killed before. So if you killed a dog 20 years ago, you can just shapeshift into that dog at will. But it requires energy. So you can't just shapeshift into a dog and then just start running away, and then they see the dog and, oh, you shapeshift into, a cop. No, you need time to readjust. But let me shut up. But I just wanted to point out that a mimic, a skinwalker, and a wendigo, though they all have similar traits in that they can mimic your voice, and a mimic and a skinwalker can mimic your appearance, they're not all the same thing. They're three different things. I apologize. Reminds me of Walker, Texas Ranger. Ugh. Why you ain't got no gloves, bruh? I hate to pause it, Jason, but that's not Arthur. If you're out here in these woods and you don't actually see Arthur, I don't think that's him. My hat.
Arthur.
Wait.
Oh my, Mary. Oh my God. What the f***?
Oh, wait, what? I'm confused.
Will you cut it out? I'm really sorry, brother. It's the only way I could find out for sure. I knew you'd try to stop me. I knew it was gonna get messy. Now you and your girl are gonna wait right here until we figure out what the f is happening.
Hey, what the f are you doing?
You scream, and I'll put a bullet in your chest. You understand?
You crazy bastard!
I'm not dying tonight, so shut up!
Point that gun at me, brother? Better fuck. You gonna explain yourself?
I saw the bodies, Jason. I found them. They weren't right.
What the hell are you talking about?
I've seen animal killings before. Bears, cougars, all of it. It ain't pretty. But this was something different.
All of them were dead?
What do you think?
And you think I did it? What the you drank last night? You can't think I kidnapped all them people.
I know you didn't, brother.
Are you out of your god mind? Her?
I'm almost sure.
We're hunting an animal. An animal, Arthur! Don't look at her, look at me.
You don't hunt these things.
What things? What things?
The skinwalkers, what do you think?
You gotta let them hunt you.
What?
I had my suspicions about her, so I allowed her to tag along.
She wanted to help, you idiot! She wanted to be with me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I see how she's got you, Jason. She's been hunting us.
Wait, stop! Right, okay? I have fallen for her. But trust me, I know her. This isn't you. You wouldn't do this. Please. I've known you my whole life, Arthur. You're a good man. Please. We're going to marry her one day.
Pull the trigger, what?
I'm gonna make this fast for you. Get off me! Come here.
Man, if you couldn't fight, why would you charge him?
Where is she?
Are you dense? What? Bruh, what are you crying for? She got up and she took a bullet. Why are you crying over her clothes? The logic dictates if you watch your friend shoot the girl you love in the face, and as you two start fighting, her body is gone and her clothes are the only thing left. Logic dictates that you would ask yourself, what happened to the body? Like your friend did just now. What is this, bro?
You see? I told you.
You fuck that.
She was a damn walker.
Oh, it's using the voice now.
Mary?
Wait. Okay, now I'm getting upset. I know. Now I'm getting upset, bro. Listen to me. I don't care how distraught you are. If he shot your girl Mary, and then her body vanishes, and he tells you she's a skinwalker, man. And next thing you know, in the distance, you hear somebody go, Jason! Logic dictates you hear a voice that deep. First of all, it's your friend's voice. Why would you go, Mary? What makes you think that would be Mary? And this goes back to what I was saying before. Which I guess I kind of give Until Dawn some props for this, the game, because the way they stumble upon the Wendigos is by chance. You know, it's not like this where, bro, he should have been like, oh man, you're right. From the moment that body vanished, he should have been like, you know what, you're right. That's not human. That's not normal. For them to just be gone like that, no, that's not normal. And then to hear, Jason! No, that's not Mary. That's a man's voice. Actually, that's your voice. What's going on here? Nah, we need to get out of here. Not Mary? Is that you? What? Sound like somebody's bones were breaking.
Jason. It's me. It's me. Jason.
Jason. It's me. It's always been me.
good production. That was good. That was good. I just questioned Jason's logic there. At the end, but other than that, really good, really good. All right, next video. Now this is a video by Rosh Visual, and it is called Elevator Woman. Let's get it.
Come on.
I have to be honest, I don't know. Okay, this one does not have the captions. I was about to say, I don't know why the captions are not working. You saw me turn them on in the last video. I don't know why, but I guess this one does not have them.
Are you sure you don't want to come in? Are you sure you want to do this? Oh yeah, I'll prove it's fake. Do you know the floor order?
Oh no! She's gonna play the elevator game? Alright. Oh, this is called Elevator Woman, so I don't... If I recall correctly, that is part of the elevator game as well. Again, another rabbit hole. Another rabbit hole. But the elevator game, supposedly if you go to any... Well, actually, listen. I'm going to preface this. I'm going to preface this because I feel I need to. Some things are analog horror, right? Like Slender Man, The Rake, and stuff like that. But then you have things that are practices that could be considered real. And then you have some things that actually are real that you just should not mess with. Now, the elevator game is something similar to the Midnight Game. Now, do not, and I repeat myself, you may think I'm stupid, you may think I sound dumb for portraying this as real, but do not play the Midnight Game. Now, the Midnight Game is supposedly a myth. It's something similar to what's the name of that thing where you go into the bathroom, the Bloody Mary chant. But basically, in the Midnight Game, you have to write some type of contract on a piece of paper, and then you have to sign it with your own blood. I kid you not. And then you have to knock on the door a certain amount of times and you have to, the last knock has to be exactly at midnight. If you do that, with the signed piece of paper, with your blood, and you open the door after you knock, you have to have a candle too. And if the candle blows out, then supposedly the Midnight Man has entered your home. And what ends up happening is you have to survive the night. I think it's like 3 or 5 a.m. If you live to that point, then the Midnight Man will leave. But if you don't, like if the Midnight Man catches you, then he torments you to death mentally. So yeah, but the elevator game is very similar to that except without the blood. Supposedly you get into an elevator and you have to push the floors in a certain sequence. And if I'm not mistaken, again, like I said, this is a rabbit hole that I went down a while ago. If I'm not mistaken, And I'm just trying to give you context for this video in case you weren't familiar. If you push, once you push, you'll know you did it right if this weird lady comes into the elevator or is at the elevator when the door opens. And it'll supposedly put you on a floor that is not part of the building, and you're like in some different type of dimension at that point. Like you're in the back rooms or something. So let's see if that's what they're doing. And again, man, look, bro, this stuff, like I said, it's interesting to do what if scenarios, like to think, what if there was a scenario where this type of stuff existed, right? But don't bother trying all this stuff for real, all right? Leave it in the realm of fantasy and what if.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Fourth, second, sixth.
Floor 4.
Next is six. Wait, was it 2 or was it 6?
Floor 2. Floor 6.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Floor 2. Floor 10.
Okay, so after the 10th floor and the 5th floor, a woman walks in. Ignore her. That's what I was... Okay, this might be what I was thinking about. Why are you so scared to push it if you think it's fake?
Floor 5.
Ah, there's no one there. Alright, close the doors and let's move on. Why go out there? Just shut the door. Why give them the opportunity?
Closing.
Walk out right now. Walk out right now. It's too late. Ignore her. Ignore her. Yeah, go ahead and. What are you waiting for? Press the button. You realize it's not going to end until you press the next floor. Don't look back, please. Cheat and use the reflections.
Your hanky?
Oh, nah.
Closing.
Press the floor, press the floor, press the floor.
Closing. Closing. Closing.
Press a floor. Oh boy. If you go out there, you deserve to die. Press 1 or something. You deserve it. Kill her. Kill her for all I care. And now you press 1. Oh nah. Wait, what? What? And now she's the woman in the elevator. Like that was good. I just questioned why would you. First of all, if you got the rules of the game, right? Why when you start to realize, okay, this stuff might actually be real, why wouldn't you follow the rules so you could leave? Why would you first of all, why would you tell her, okay, you dropped your handkerchief? But then you should have just hit 1. Why did you keep hitting the close the door? Do they not know how elevators work? Like the elevator's not gonna move until you press a floor. So you just closing the door is not gonna do anything. But yeah, really good, really good. Again, and you may say, "Oh, I tried this and nothing happened." Listen, It's not about the device or the tool. It's about the practice. I say this all the time when it comes to Ouija boards, because people always say, with the Ouija board, they always say it's a child's toy. You find it in the children's toy section at department stores. Yes, but it's not the device. It's the practice. People don't act like communing with spirits is just because you see a lot of TV shows and stuff about people pretending to commune with spirits does not mean that stuff is not real. That stuff is real. All right. Enough of that for now. Next video. All right, now this is a video by someone named Christopher Cox, and it is called "Don't Look Away." Let's get it.
Savannah, quit doing your makeup and do what Dad told you to do.
I'm not mowing the lawn, Jim.
But Mom's visiting and Dad wants the house spick and span.
Yeah, well, I already vacuumed both our rooms, so how about you get some done?
Hey.
Hey.
Here. You know, you're becoming a lot like Mom, right? Always slamming doors in men's faces.
Go away!
Alright, well, whatever. Dad's gonna be home soon. It's gonna rain in a few minutes, so you're too late anyway.
Idiot.
Oh, nah. And by the way, if someone could please help me out with that, because I'm confused. I have the subtitles thing clicked here, but they are not showing up. I don't know why. Look at that guy.
Hello?
Hey, Savannah. Hey, I won't be home for another hour, so just tell your brother to mow the lawn tomorrow. Your mom will probably be there soon anyways.
Yeah, Dad, when is Mom supposed to get here again?
About 4:30, but knowing her, she'll probably be early.
Okay, 'cause there's a weird man standing outside our window staring at me.
A man? What does he look like?
He's like wearing a dirty suit with like a black tie, and he has like a bag over his head with chains. He looks really creepy.
And it's just staring at you? Not moving or anything?
Uh-huh.
Savannah, listen to me. Don't look away. Okay, do not leave that spot. I will be home in 10 minutes.
Why? What's gonna happen? Is something bad gonna happen if I don't?
Just listen to me.
What do you mean, why? First of all, the reason I paused is, wasn't the entity in the box in the movie, in the short Other Side of the Box, wasn't it also the case you couldn't look away from it too? I wonder if they're related somehow.
Do not look away from it. Tell your brother to lock the doors. I'll be there soon.
Yo, Savannah, you got my phone charger?
Jim, listen to me very carefully.
Yo.
Jim, lock all the doors in the house now.
Wow, you really don't want to mow.
Jim, just shut up and lock all the doors in the house.
Why? What are you looking at?
No, you idiot.
Oh, what the is that?
You can see it too?
Yeah, creepy suit guy. He's staring at me.
Okay, whatever you do, don't look away.
Why?
Because Dad called and I told him about it, and that's what he said. Don't look away. He didn't explain why.
Okay, wait. Okay, so what's going on?
I don't know, okay?
Are you stupid? Do you not see the weird guy in the suit that's all ravaged with a bag over his head, wrapped around his neck, a chain wrapped around his neck? Did you not hear her say, Dad just called and said, don't look away from this thing? What do you mean? Okay, what's going on? Hey, Airhead, Pay attention. You see, I hate to keep saying this is what I mean, but how much more clearer of instruction do you need than that? And you're still going, okay, what are we doing here? Like,
Stay here. I'm gonna go lock all the doors.
Well, wait, aren't you supposed to stay here and look at it?
I think if one of us is looking at it, it's fine. Just stay here.
Why can't I lock the doors?
Because I don't trust you.
I'm sorry, but that kind of heated me up a little bit. That she shut the garage door. I know that there's a separate door in the garage that leads to the house that you can lock, but why in the world would you not have the garage door down? I'm nitpicking. Let's continue.
Is it still there?
Yup.
And nothing's changed?
I'm still staring at it, aren't I?
What?
You stupid! I told you not to look away!
I didn't look away.
Yes, you did! Otherwise, it would still be there!
It is still there.
Why do you have to lie to me all the time?
Savannah, I'm not lying to you. It is still there for me.
What?
Well, why do you see it but I don't?
I don't know. Maybe because you looked away?
Then, where did it go?
What is going on? It's in here?
How did it get in the house? Bro, how did it get in the house? So this one has a fail safe. Cause you remember, well no. In the other side of the box, the dude tells him, no, you can't look away from it. So maybe when he left the house, no. Because this one is different. It's split into two. So it's split into two, bro. What?
Okay. When is Dad gonna get here? Savannah? Savannah, talk to me here.
So you're gonna leave him hanging, huh?
If it sees us, we can't move. So, what if it isn't able to see us at all?
What, you mean like shut its eyes?
I have tape in my drawer.
Oh God.
Sorry, but I gotta hold on. What time? 4:42. I have to rewind it here for a second because I need to know something. Now she said, "What if it can't see us? What if I put this tape over his eyes and it can't see us?" Right? I'm just trying to gain a preface here.
Okay. When is Dad gonna get here? Savannah? Savannah, talk to me here.
So I guess she's referencing this little hole right here. These holes in the bag. So maybe, what's with the chains? You know what? There's so many horror shorts that this can link to. But I guess she's talking about these holes. I was about to say, where do you see eyes at on this thing? But I guess she's talking about these holes right here.
If it sees us,
Oh God.
Well, did it work?
I don't know.
Now, I'm curious as to one thing. Why don't we just see the tape? Like, I get it, the entity is locked to whoever saw it first. But why don't we see the tape that she put over his face? Does it now become... I have a theory, but I'll wait till the end.
Is it still out there for
I
you?
hope it stays in my brain. I hope it stays in my brain that long, because I know I've been pausing it quite a bit now.
Yes.
Okay, don't look away from yours. I'm calling Dad.
Okay.
Dad.
Yes.
Okay, don't look...
Work?
I don't know. Is it still out there for you?
Yes.
Okay, don't look away from yours. I'm calling Dad.
Okay.
No! No! Did he look away? He looked away and then he looked back and it was still out in the yard. Wait, now I'm even more confused. Why is it that he can see the one she can see now? What? What? Wait, how have these things been in this universe this long and they have not encountered it once? So it saw itself and went into a mirror and he broke the mirror.
Dad, what the hell is that? What's going on?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow.
No, you're telling me right now.
I don't even know how to explain it. It all started when I first met your mother. It followed us, even after you two were born. I tried to ignore it, but now it's going after you.
What? It's not there?
What's not there?
No. The one that I was looking at. I had to look away when it attacked her. I had to.
You told me there was only one.
Yes, when Jim went to go look at it too, I told him not to look away while I went to go lock all the doors, and he never looked away.
And then it showed up in here?
Yes.
When you look away, it gets closer. Because Jim was watching him. When you left, it made another.
So there's another one? Where?
Your mother's here.
Nah, they gotta make a movie off of that. I'm sorry. They gotta make a movie off of that one, bro. I need to do some research to see if they actually made a full-length movie off of that. I want to know what those entities are. Where it came from. He said it started following him after he met their mom. So it has something to do with their mom. And And apparently it's been following them since before they were born. And so I was right in that when he looked at, when she looked away, the one that he looked at became a different one. And so you beat them by trapping them in the mirror and then breaking the mirror. Which is interesting because they claim that a mirror is supposedly a gateway to the soul. And so my theory though was that maybe you know how the daughter tried to close the guy's eyes with tape? Maybe some like the father, because remember he said the thing was following him and their mom since before they were born. Maybe he tried the same thing. Maybe he was like, I'm gonna cover his face so it can't see us. And he put the sacks on his head. But yeah, they need to make a movie after that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to put that one in my top 5 that I've seen in the series so far. Oh, I think I got time for one more. All right, this one is called Stay Up Late. Stay Up Late, and it's by Mayan Film. Let's check it out. Well, I guess I'm going out that window. Wait, what? It's 2 something in the morning. There was no translation. Am I tripping? What did she see at first? Did I miss something? What did she see at first? Oh, okay. So at first it looked like somebody in a hoodie. And she turns it on. I could see how that would look like someone with the hood with the lights off. Wait a minute. I'm about to say. Wait, oh, whatever that was moved closer. So go over there and see if that coat rack is in the same position. What are you sleeping on, by the way? A couch? Now see, she is doing what logic dictates. I can recall a time when I was laying down in my bed and I had my jacket on a computer chair. And when I went to sleep, I was going to sleep, and when I opened my eyes, it looked like a man was hunched over, staring at me. And so I turned on my phone light. I saw it was my computer desk, my computer chair with my jacket on the back of it. So I simply moved the computer chair behind the wall and took the jacket down and put it on the chair and put it out of view. So she's doing the right thing so far. Well, she missed one step. You take that coat rack and you throw it out that room. At the very least. In the morning, you burn it. But for right now, you just throw it out the room. Or out the window. And you leave that light on. See, she's doing everything right now, except you can see it in her eyes. She's got this feeling that something's wrong. So rather than act on that feeling and getting out of there, she's trying to go to sleep. Like, no, look, bro. When you get that survival instinct and you feel like something's not right, I gotta get up out of here. Get up out of there, bro. Get up out of there. Oh, nah. Oh. See? Now that was me. The entity would not have killed me because I'd have been in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care, bro. I'd have went in my car, drove to a hotel, got me a room, and then in the morning, I would have burned that coat rack, bought me a new jacket, a new hat. I'd have burned it all in a landfill somewhere. Like, I'm sorry, man, but you gotta have a stronger will to survive than that, bro. Like, okay, I know I saw a hooded figure right there. So at the very least, I'm leaving my lights on. So if that hooded figure comes back, it's not gonna have the dark to use as a means of hiding itself. And I'm certainly not gonna turn my back to it and go to sleep. Nah. But yeah, that one was good too. That's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I think there were some pretty good ones. And again, man, like for next time there is a video, there is a short, if I'm not mistaken, there is a video on the elevator game. But the reason I don't want to do it or do stuff like that is because, again, like I mentioned with the midnight game, some of that stuff you just don't play with, man. Even if you are just pretending, like, okay, I'll just give you an example. If you're not familiar with the whole Bloody Mary thing, right? You're supposed to go into your bathroom, turn off all the lights, stand in front of the mirror and say, Bloody Mary 3 times in a row. And if you do that, supposedly Bloody Mary will come through the mirror and cut your face up with her nails. You may not believe that. And you know what? That may not happen. But that may not happen when you do it. But you don't know what you're calling. Not only into your life, but into your building, your home. I'll leave you with this. I don't know what poltergeists are. I don't know what those entities are, or what be happening when objects fly around out of nowhere and stuff like that. But I do know this. It is communing with spirits is real. And doing so is detrimental to you physically and spiritually. And it is not something to play around with. It is not something to play around with. So if you want to look at some scary ghost videos, that's one thing. But if you want to be like, oh, I want to go to the devil's trampling ground and see if I fall out of the circle when I go to sleep, you don't know what's in that circle. And just you mentally wanting to do that opens yourself up for all these evil spirits and stuff to come and do whatever. There's only one way you can be protected, and I guarantee you it's not with sage and salt circles and stuff like that. Alright, so it's best to leave that stuff alone. Even when I sometimes I'll watch like top 20 horrifying videos, right? And some of them will be like, this person was speaking in a demonic tongue while being exercised. I skip that stuff because you don't know. First of all, again, that stuff is not fake. Like, yes, there are companies and stuff out there that do fake these things for entertainment, but it's real. I'm trying to tell you, it's real. It's nothing to be afraid of, but it is definitely nothing to play with at the same time. Yeah? But like I said, if you're just watching some videos, you get some spooks, watching Freddy Krueger or whatnot, that's one thing. But again, man, stay away from that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from that stuff. Stay away from the Charlie challenge and all that stuff, man. Just stay away. And also, until next time and until the next group of spooky and scary videos, you all know what to do. Stay blessed.